On Deck podcast presented by LineStar. I'm Shannon Sommerville with your best MLB Player Prop Bets for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. Today is National Cheese Pizza Day, one of my favorite days of the year. I love me some pizza. But we're going to get into some props for today, and hopefully we'll get you some pizza money. We've got some great picks for you. We're using the LineStar app. If you don't already have LineStar, make sure to check it out, especially now that it is officially Week 1 in the NFL football season starts this week, so we're pretty hyped for that. But make sure you get your LineStar subscription so you can lock into all the benefits, the daily fantasy optimizer, the Props AI tool, which is what we're using for this particular show, and it is what helped us go 4 for 5 on Friday. And I just have to share with you guys my particularly bad beat. I know it's been a couple days, but I still am mad about this one. All right, I'm going to show you my ticket for Flex Friday on PrizePicks. We had Luis Robert. I mean, look at all that green right there. But then Rafael Devers just could not get it done there. Well, actually, they took him out in the 7th inning and pinch hit for him, probably because the Boston Red Sox were losing so bad. But just a particularly bad beat because he would have gotten up again, and I am fairly confident he would have hit that. However, that is the way things go here, and I was using that special. So we got the Dak Prescott special there as well. Hopefully you guys are taking advantage of that on PrizePicks. By the way, if you don't already have PrizePicks or Underdog Fantasy, you can download them and use the promo code LineStar. You will get up to $100 of your deposit match, so make sure to do that. Get ready for football season. We'll have some NFL picks later this week. Don't you worry about it. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel because we have so much content coming your way these days. We've got college football, NFL. We're still going to be doing your MLB picks daily. So make sure, if you haven't already, you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. A comment also enters you into our Prop Bets contest, where every day we're going to give out money if we hit our prop bets that we give out. So on Friday, I said to you guys, if I hit 4 of these 5 props, someone's getting $100 that will be announced on Tuesday. So here we are. We get to announce a winner because we crushed it on Friday. Hopefully you guys tailed some of those picks and earned some money. But if you didn't and you commented below, we're going to give out some money right now. All right, I got to put on the glasses. We got props for this. Here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel, the randomizer wheel. Wait. Oh, we're low batteries here. There it goes. Just needed a little warm up. All right. The winner is TV and 124. TV and 124. Congrats. You won $100. Thank you so much for commenting. If you want to be a winner, again, all you need to do, like this video, comment below, and you're automatically entered in to win. All right, let's get things started here with our prop picks for today. And I'm going to Wrigley Field because the temperatures are quite nice in the 80s, and we've got 14-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, which usually means a home run derby day at Wrigley Field. And so I've got to go to one of the Cubs' best players, Cody Bellinger. Higher than 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. It's going to be around minus 120. Bellinger over 7 of the last 10, 69% of the season. So I'd take that bet just on those 2 stats alone. Today he's going up against San Francisco Giants righty Ryan Walker, although he's just the opener, so he might not even get to face him because he's batting cleanup, and it could be 1, 2, 3 first inning, and then they switch depending on what Gabe Kapler wants to do. Although facing Bellinger, who bats over 300 against lefties and righties, like there really is no winning for Gabe Kapler in that situation, especially when temperatures are 84 degrees, 14-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. And the Cubs in general, good hitting team. Runs and RBIs, they are top 6 in Major League Baseball. So I love Bellinger's spot here today to hit the over on 1.5 hits, runs, and RBI. One of my favorite storylines from the past weekend was the baby Bombers. The Yankees called up some of their prospects right now. Not looking like they're going to make the playoffs, but they want to test out some of those prospects, see what they've got in their minor league system. So they called up one of their top prospects, Jason Dominguez. He has been awesome in the 3 games he's been up. In fact, he homered in his first at-bat. First pitch that he saw, he homered, and then he homered again over the weekend. So 2 home runs in the last 3 games. He's been on fire. And right now the line on his hits, runs, and RBI is just 1.5. So I'm all over this one, especially from what we've seen of this kid. His nickname is the Martian because he's otherworldly. So we're going over here. He's gone over this in all the 3 games that he's been up. Today, he's going up against the Detroit Tigers righty Alex Faedo, who's got a 4.89 ERA in that Detroit bullpen, bottom 3rd in baseball. The Yanks coming off a 3-game sweep of the Astros, something they haven't accomplished in nearly a decade. These young prospects bringing some life to the Yankees after an abysmal season. It's just been a really fun storyline to watch. So Dominguez right now, that line's at 1.5 for hits, runs, and RBIs. I don't anticipate that being at 1.5 for much longer. I think it's going to at least go up to 2. It might even go up to 2 later today. So make sure to snag this one at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. The Yankees in general looking more alive with some of these young prospects. So they're fun to watch. I like this play here today for over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for Jason Dominguez, the Martian. So those are my 2 main ones. There are a couple that I was considering, so I'm just going to give them to you, and you guys can do with it what you will. Mookie Betts higher than 8.5 fantasy points. That's on PrizePicks. I also like the fantasy points on Underdog as well. I think that's at 9.5, which is a little bit high for me. I like the 8.5 where it is on PrizePicks. Betts has gone over this 7 of the last 10, over 70% of the season. The dude's batting nearly 500 over the last 15 days. Our LineStar projection for his fantasy points totals around 10. So I really like this spot here. We've got a little leverage, and he's got an 1158 OPS against lefties. That's over 400 points higher than MLB average. Today he'll be facing Miami Marlins southpaw Jesus Luzardo, who he's actually 2 for 5 against. So I like Betts' spot here. Can't go wrong with Mookie Betts really ever. He's been crushing it. Also in that game, I like Jazz Chisholm higher than 0.5 bases. That is minus 140 in the sports book. So some good value there on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. He's gone over this 8 of the last 10, over 78% of the time this season. So again, that stat alone, I like my odds here. Batting nearly 300 over the last week. This is a lefty bat, so why is it at 0.5 bases for Jazz Chisholm, who's a decent hitter? Well, he's got worse splits against lefties. He's a lefty bat, and today he's going up against Dodgers lefty Clayton Kershaw. Although what I do like here is Clayton Kershaw really hasn't gone past 5 innings in the last 4 starts, so he'll likely be facing a bullpen, and in that case might not be facing lefties here the whole game. He racked up hits in 2 or 3 games earlier when he faced the Dodgers, so I like Jazz Chisholm's odds here as well. You can tail us on the Underdog Fantasy or PrizePicks apps. Again, if you don't have those apps, use that promo code LineStar and you'll get up to $100 of your deposit match. Make sure to check that out as well. Guys, I'm still mad about that Rafael Devers one. I guess as a Yankees fan, like that's what I get for putting my money on a Red Sox player. I mean, I think that's what the valuable lesson was in all of this one. But we got a lot of great content coming your way. Make sure to go ahead, subscribe to this channel, sign up for those notifications as well. A lot of the times those lines change. PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, they take off their different props. So we want you guys to be able to hop on these right when we come out with our videos, because we're using that Props AI tool in the LineStar app that's helping us find the best value. If you can, check that out, linestarapp.com. Now it's time for our home run calls of the day. For my home run call today, I am brushing off the dust on the Judge's gavel that I've had over here. I haven't picked him in a while. We're going Aaron Judge today for a home run at plus 200. Judge has hit a homer 2 of the last 3 games. He's got a 306 ISO against right-handed pitching. Remember MLB average for that stat around 140, and that basically just measures raw power of a hitter. And Judge has a lot of it. Going up against Detroit righty Alex Faedo, who ranks 242nd against right-handed bats, plus that bullpen is bottom 3rd. We've got 89-degree temperatures at Yankee Stadium today. All rise for the Judge. He's going yard today. For more analytics and statistics, make sure to check out linestarapp.com. That Props AI tool is what we've been using to crush it in the prop department. I am 66% correct on all of the props this season, and it's because I use the Props AI tool that helps me kind of sort through things, find the best value in the prop market. So make sure to check it out at linestarapp.com. That's going to do it for us today. Happy National Cheese Pizza Day to all who celebrate. Hope you guys can get some pizza money today by tailing our picks on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. Again, promo code LineStar for up to $100 of your deposit match. We'll be back later this week with NFL picks. We'll be back with some college football picks. I got to redeem myself in the college football department. I've been crushing it in baseball, guys, but we got to improve a little bit in the college football props. So make sure to check out all of our content. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.